I'm Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as I like to call it. Hope everybody's doing well. It's good to see everybody in chat already. Right on. Paulie T, what's up? Miss T, you brought somebody with you, Paulie? Good to see you, Miss T. Mr. Lee, 3PO, what's up, man? Flat Rock, Gary Spikes Sr. How's it going, Gary? What did I just see? I just see Richie in here. Richie Evans, what's up, man? I hope you're feeling better, brother. For those of you who don't know, Richie just had surgery today. Um, but if he's gaming, he's fine. No, man, I'm glad to see you're up and about and doing good. Ida Bustamante, how are you? Yeah, I got to put a big thank you out to Richie. Stevie and I had an opportunity. We hung out with Richie this weekend, and I have to thank him for his hospitality. Um, we had a great time. It was a blast. Um, we met up with him Saturday, went out to dinner, then uh, we grabbed the hotel, and then went hooked up with him on Sunday, and we ended up spending the night and hung out Monday, and we had a good time. It was a fantastic visit. So Richie, thank you so much. He's also helping me out with some other things. So I'll be talking to you soon, Rich. I'm glad you're doing well, man. Thanks again. Fantastic people, this weekend. It's kind of cool because where Richie lives, one, he's got a big piece of property, but behind his property is like this 28,000 acre wildlife management area that is mostly untouched, and it's got everything. Um, just, it's got swamp, it's got foresty, it's got everything. But it's dense. So it's pretty cool. Michael Haywood, what's up? Papa Craig, good to see you. Hey, Toby, good to see you. Hey, Niall. Niall says, greetings. I promise I won't ring in. I love the show. Right on, man. Emma, how are you? So yeah, Stevie and I took while we were down there, over there. We tooled around and went and found some fishing piers, not to fish, just to check it out. And it was cool because you can get out there with the wheelchair easily. So it was a good time. Um, the only thing is, I took some pictures in his backyard of like trees and stuff, but I didn't take any after we left. I was like, you know what? I forgot to take pictures of like, selfies with Richie and stuff, but I'll be down there in a couple of weeks. So I will definitely take some pictures. Brown Dwarf, what's going on? G'day, Mark Dodman. Tight lines, brother. Geez, Miss T, what'd you write, a book? Well, you got everybody. Who else we got here? So yeah, it's a normal Tuesday. Well, the new normal, the old normal. I will post the link in chat if anybody wants to come on. Feel free, just click on the link. Follow the directions if you've never done it before. And also, before you come on, make sure that there's nothing running in the background like YouTube. And make sure you close all your, whatever else is out there so you have better connection, or you're not using as much data or whatever it is. But Strangeland, how are you? BF Bud, what's up, dude? He says, "What up, Mogites?" Oh, guys, you gotta have to forgive me. I'm unfortunately I'm coming down with something. I just took some daytime cold medicine, so I'm going to see if that helps. Um, Hopefully that'll help, because otherwise I might. We'll see how it goes, But I might just pop off after an hour because it sucks because I'm looking at my bed right there and it's calling my name. Yeah, I don't know. I've been having I cough and just in the past couple hours, it's really starting to hit me like my sinuses and whatnot. So I think I got a cold, um, or I'm just run down. That's always possible. Hey, Sandra Piper, how are you? I'm asking you.
Oh, I was all into this. I'm sorry. I don't
That's
know.
all right.
Sorry.
Oh, let me post the link. There we go. So yeah, the link is in chat. So if you want to come on, just click on and let's hang out.
What was that?
Danny Stan, what's going on, man? Hey, Isaac, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Geez, Isaac, we go back a long time now. Let's do a lot of us. But Isaac goes back, geez, beginning of the paranormal portal when I was over there first time. It's a few years now. Shit. That's weird to be saying weird years. Um, but yeah, it goes by quick. Who else we got here? Um, 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 um. Looks like I got everybody. Oh, Scottish Wildman. How's it going?
Did you say hi to me?
Hey, Stevie. What's up? How are you? Did I have to?
Yes. Every show you have.
Stevie asked if I said hi to her. Carol and Bill King, how are you? What's going on? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it just hit me, guys. The cough started Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it was Sunday. I just thought it was something I smoked. I mean, too much smoke. Um, but yeah, we'll see. It feels like the cold medicine's starting to dry up my sinuses, so hopefully that'll work. Let me put the link. I'm just going to keep popping this in chat, guys. So if you want to use it, we only got 45. I know Pat's on right now over on Squatch Talk. He had a bunch of people over there, so that's all right. Um, if anybody has anything they want to talk about, just throw it up in chat. Let me just put it in caps, so maybe we'll get something going here. Because I always wait for somebody to come on just to save my ass. And JCL, what's happening? Isaac. Fairy folk in Wyoming? You have any? Nah. So oh, there he is. Nope, device not connected, Polly. Hold on. Add to stream. There he is. What's up, buddy?
Here I am.
I know, right? Mighty Mouse.
What's up, man? Tuesday night. What's good?
Not much, man. Not much. Just
Uh,
got back yesterday, hanging out with Richie Evans.
That's cool. Richie,
That was it.
get well soon, bud.
Yeah, definitely. We had a great time. Really good time. We I cooked for them on, what was that, yesterday? Monday? I made lunch. Well, breakfast for lunch. Sean G, what's up, man? How's it going? Just saw flashing out of the corner of my eye. It was a TV.
Here we go. Stretching to 12:30. We're gonna be having breakfast.
What's that?
Hello.
I hear you.
There I am. You can partially see me. Yeah. So my channel finally does have content, and no longer has the label of no content.
All right.
I can only do shorts because I can only do little videos. So I got wrecked at work today and did about 40 videos. This is pretty fun.
Wow.
Yeah. I was in mushroom mode. Fun guy. Let's go.
Barry Brownie, what's up? So what kind of videos did you put out?
I'm just cleaning, dude. I was listening to hair bands. Everybody needs metal in their life, brother. I just don't have the hair to do that anymore, so now I'm like the Beezer band guy. I don't have long hair. I'm just banging my head around it. And believe me, cleaning that truck, I did bang my head on about every inch of it.
Of the truck or your head?
Oh, the food truck. Well, it's a trailer, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's pretty nice. They're selling it. They're getting rid of it, but I had probably 3.5 days in it. Yeah, but this stuff, I can see why you like doing this. This is fun. I mean, I know you enjoy doing the show, and I know the topics, and when shit's serious, it's serious. And I'm just a break of like intermission.
Sometimes it's too serious. So Niall said,
yeah, you can't be.
People disappear more in Wyoming than any other state for some reason. There is something on the plains and hills.
There's not enough convenience stores there. They can't get food when they need it.
It's no more buffalo.
Oh God. Yeah, this buffalo's terrible.
Well, I love. You don't like buffalo?
No, the fucking Bills are there. Who the fuck likes the Bills?
Oh, them.
Dude, come on, man.
Two different buffalo.
They're having a pretty good year.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't follow sports.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying for the people that do. I mean, it's a Sunday thing for me. It's always been like I don't like to work on Sundays. I just like to kick back and watch football, drink. Well, anytime's a good time for me when I drink. It doesn't really matter.
Drink, yeah.
I can do it anytime, anywhere, any place, any day, any calendar. You don't, so I respect that.
No, it's all good, bro.
It's a hard thing to do, Mogs. It's hard not to do that every day when you do it every day. It takes a lot of willpower. You got to have a lot of intestinal force. Yeah. Well, plus you're like a Willie Nelson. Look what he can find you.
Robert Moore, what's up? Nah, dude, it's
come on, man.
I just set my mind to it that I was never going to put myself through the shit that I went through again. So,
agreed. I did that with cigarettes.
It's no problem, Like I don't have an issue if somebody's drinking around me, unless you turn into an asshole, or being in bars or anything like that. It's not like I'm, I have that temptation. Nah.
Dude, I do that every Tuesday. So what? What do you mean? I just called myself an asshole. I am. See, everybody out there, you don't have to do it. I'll do it for you.
KC, mahalo. KC said aloha.
But yeah, dude, hey, every different strokes for different folks.
Absolutely. Big from Michigan, Rob. How's it going?
Alka aloha. What's that? How they say in Hawaii when you're drunk? Hey, how you doing? Aloha. To see before I die.
Don't start fucking making fun of people.
No,
Aloha,
I sort of think.
aloha means love.
I know what I thought. I looked at it quick, and I'm looking at a phone, the screen. So I thought it said aloha.
Oh,
Alcohol.
oh,
So I was like, oh, is that how they say drunk and fucking Hawaiian? I don't know. I just said I was an asshole. Sorry. We're on the A's.
You didn't have to prove it.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Let's go to the B's.
We took your word for it. You know.
Yeah. Let's get on to Bastard or something like that. Be much easier.
Just stay away from the C's.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We'll jump right over that. Useless consonant. In the
What's
least
up,
amount of
Pammy?
words. But yeah, so you go to Bastard, right? And then everybody goes, what, drunk ass?
What was that?
I said, you go to Bastard. So when the word bastard comes out, first response in everybody's mind is drunk ass, a bastard.
Oh,
That
okay.
Yeah.
Drunk ass bastard. Yeah, no, that flows.
Right into the toilet and right into the septic. That's where it ends up. It's all shit in the end.
Indeed. And shit flows downhill.
Oh, quickly. Gravity wreaks havoc on that. Dude, it's like a tidal wave commercial when you were a kid. It's not chewing gum, it's shit. Ziggy Bum Wob! Things blowing over you, you're brown. Yo, what the hell happened? I get hit by a shit wave.
It's like the shit demon in Dogma.
Dude,
That was like the funniest. That was a funny friggin' scene.
Yeah. But I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes. I don't want to take up too much time.
No. Dude, you can take up all the time.
I like to see other people pop on. I wish more people could just do this. It's fun, man. Just be yourself. That's all you got to do.
Well, there's only like 46 watching right now, and there's probably half of that not even in chat.
Right.
I don't know why the numbers are so low.
It's because I'm on.
We just started. No.
As soon as I leave, it's going to go up to like 80. Thank God that dick's gone. Woo! I can't take it.
Murray, what's happening? No, dude. People love you.
Dude.
I lost you. Shit.
What the hell? Now I'm buffering. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to be real. You got to be kind. There's a few simple things that you got to do in life, and that makes you a good person. Being nice. You know, I mean, this is my release. This is where all the a-hole juice goes. It comes right on here on Tuesday night. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm going to Moses' show. I'm going to all hang out. Just kidding. But,
Leslie, how are you?
It takes nothing to be nice, dude. You know what I mean? It costs zero. Kindness costs nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and
no, I agree.
Get that. You would think it cost $1 million in today's world, and it doesn't. Holding a door for somebody that you don't know. Smiling at somebody, saying hi, right?
Yeah. It's a shame that it's not as common as it used to be. You know?
No, it's leaving our world.
Everybody's got their face in a phone and you know, they're looking down. They're not looking out around them, you know? It's
Yeah. I only have one complaint about this time of year. Is people that have these blinking red and blue lights on their lawns. Every time I drive and I see them, I think it's a fucking cop. I'm like, oh shit, I'm throwing my beer out the window. I'm throwing my phone down, right? I'm eating breath mints.
Putting your seatbelt on.
Yeah, you got it. You read it. I steal shit all the time. Free enterprise.
That's what offenses cause. What did Null just say? Niall?
Yeah,
Sorry.
So,
well, talking about oops, I didn't do that. Well, talking about assholes, apparently I'm one, so I like to talk. But offenses cause. It is what it is. No, dude. You should actually get your own show or start your own show because you have the gift of gab. You know, you could talk. And if you offend people on your show, fuck it. It's your show. I know that sounds terrible, but Kelly, how are you? Jen, nice to see you. Eric, guys, if you haven't checked out Chasing the Truth with Sean G, do that. It's on the Dark Waters Network. Has a great show. It's a call-in show, and he gets some really good callers. Speaking of, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing? It's good to see you. Literally.
Literally. Yeah, I've changed up a little thing, put a camera in the mix-up for the new show, or the shows.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. You've been all over the place now. What's your schedule looking like?
Wednesdays and Saturdays for sure. And whenever I feel like going on, I don't step on anybody that I give half a damn about.
Rat's ass about. Yeah, no, it's getting busy out there, you know. So it's hard not to step on people's toes.
Oh yeah. I saw Jeff's live feed last night. That was incredible.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't check it out. I haven't been checking anything out. I'm just
chilling.
BF Bud says, "Oh my God, he does exist."
I do.
That's awesome.
I'm just not a face on a little poster. I did not shave my legs for this, by the way.
Well, good. It's it's not necessary.
So what's been going on with you? Stevie doing all right?
Yeah, man. She's doing good. She's getting on the feet as much as possible, to get balance. It's still in the early stages of learning how to walk. But she's doing good.
Cool.
We had a good time down there where we went this weekend, and it was good. Like I picked her up at work, and she had the legs on, and she was using the wheelchair as a walker for balance, and I was thrilled to see her doing that.
Oh yeah, well,
progress.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, man.
Keep it up, Stevie. Keep it up.
She said thanks.
You're welcome.
She can hear.
Okay.
Hola, Juanita. ¿Cómo está? Good to see you.
Hey, Juanita. A little busier now. Or the chat's going by a little faster. That's cool.
Yeah, well, we're up to 52. BF Bud says, now just get Mr. Lee on there.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, I'm showing my face. Why can't you?
See, man, we'll give him the opportunity to, just like about not going on camera, and he doesn't want to do it. But one day he'll surprise us. I remember the first time I saw the name Mr. Lee pop up backstage, and I got all excited, and it was Paulie, or so it wasn't. It was somebody else.
Crazy.
Hey, Ruger Ridge, how are you? Bat Mom, welcome.
So you got any new interesting stories other than just messing around with Stevie, getting her back and forth?
Not really. When we were down at Richie's this weekend, Richie Evans, since he's got so much acreage behind him, it's dense. We were hearing noises out there. At one point, I brought my pop up there and was parking it, and I was in the house, and she was out doing something. We were repacking something, the pop up from the truck, and vice versa, just condensing everything. And I was in the house, but she thought she heard me walk around the trailer. She was like kind of back behind it, and she like rolled over and was expecting me to pop out, and then I walked out of the house, and it kind of freaked her out. So something was walking near the trailer. Ruger says I'd come on if I had friggin' internet.
Oh my! Amazon went down today for a good 8 hours or so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, everything that's attached to it went down. Cash App, all kinds of crazy banking apps and stuff. Some doctor offices went down. It was just, I don't know.
Were they hacked or something? Or
Yeah. It was about an hour after Biden talked with Vladimir Putin.
oh wow.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, don't be hacking us." And then about an hour or so later, Amazon went down.
Wow. I had
Now
no idea.
that's just me putting two and two together. Like, don't hack us, and then all of a sudden Amazon goes down. I have no proof other than just associating a time frame. That's about it.
Well, it makes sense. Squatch in South Florida, how you doing? Yeah, you know what it is I don't watch the news. It's never good, so I don't bother.
Well, most of my house is wired to the web anyway. I've got it to where I can turn the lights on and, just by voice command and stuff.
Smart
And when you
house.
say, "Hey, turn the lights off," can't communicate with XYZ. We sent a word to them and like, okay, then pop up, "Hey, Amazon's down." Oh, okay.
Huh.
Crazy. Next thing is you won't be able to get you a gallon of gas because the pumps go down. They've hacked the servers on that.
Oh, that would suck.
Just crazy.
Yeah,
stuff.
that wouldn't be good. I just thought maybe Amazon went down. Maybe they were overloaded just because of the holiday season.
I don't know. I just heard today that they're going to start instituting 10 cents a mile surcharge from the government on all the truckers. Believe it or not. Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, that's going to shut down everybody, especially the independent truckers that they divvy out their salary for upkeep of the truck and stuff. Hey, Murray, what's going on?
Hey
What's
guys,
up, Mark? How are you?
I'm okay.
What's on your mind tonight?
Move this around here.
Oh, not a hell of a lot. There isn't much going on here. It's snow on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's still snowing?
No. it kind of comes and goes.
That's cool. I haven't seen snow in a while.
Yeah. My 4-wheel drive on my Blazer crapped out today, so I had to get that fixed.
Oh, geez.
Vacuum line was broke, I guess. Everything's electronic and air driven these days.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some vacuum issues on the truck we're driving.
Yeah.
But nothing electrical tape can't handle or duct tape.
Actually, it came out because I thought Lee might come on.
Lee, doubt it.
Yeah, well, whatever. You can try. Come on, Lee. You check and get on here.
Yeah, come on, Lee. Let's go for it. Double dog dare you.
So I'm trying to think I got to look at a calendar to see what's tomorrow and Thursday, 9th. Trying to think of the dates before Christmas. What do I have, about 3 shows left? Mr. Lee, you got to come on before Christmas or before the new year.
Hell yeah, let's get on here.
Otherwise, I'm going to ban you from my channel. No, I couldn't do that.
Oh, well.
I heard noise. I wasn't sure what it was. Stevie just left the room.
Well,
couldn't take the heat.
So is Stevie going out to Arizona with you, Muggs, or what?
Oh, no. She's her family's here,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get her on her feet, help her out. No pun intended.
Well,
and get her where she's good to go, And then I'm splitting and heading back to Arizona, hopefully before Christmas.
oh yeah, okay.
It's been an amazing journey, these past 7 weeks.
So what's how come you don't like it out there in Florida?
The people, I feel like I'm back in Jersey
Oh, okay.
or New York,
Yeah.
but not all the people,
Yeah.
It's funny because Richie, we hit it off like that because he's from New York.
Yeah.
Um,
You got something in common. You live really close by. Or used to. Well, you know what I mean.
yeah, he calls me his rival because I'm from Jersey.
Because you come from the Pine Barrens.
I live not too far from the Pine Barrens. I've been through the Pine Barrens a few times. I've canoed it. Pine Barrens are pretty cool.
Never been.
Yeah, no, it's they're thick. Like there's some spots in the Pine Barrens you walk in 25 yards, you can get lost.
Yeah, I believe that.
That sounds like around here in Virginia.
Yeah, there's some dense forest there too. I love that. I love being in the woods. And knock on wood, I've never gotten lost. Like
I
hiking.
always follow the trail.
I think I just got lucky.
Yeah.
Who else do we have in? Yeah, it was funny, dude. Sean, I was just promoting your channel and you popped up backstage. I was like, well, that was interesting. That was coincidence.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you promoting your channel.
Oh, no, absolutely, dude.
Yeah, you helped me over 1,000. Now I'm like at 14 something, I think, or whatever.
Oh, right on.
But, yeah. Add a number doesn't matter. YouTube is not monetizing me for some odd reason. I have no clue why, but got to give
They
them
won't?
a call. No, not so far.
That's odd. I mean, I'm monetized, but I mean, it took me since I started, getting monetized, it took me till last month to get any money. I got one check. They don't give you a check unless it's over $100, and it was 107. For months worth of work. So it's like, well, yeah, but it took forever. It took, that was the first. That's all I made since I've been doing this.
There's some guy has a channel on YouTube and he figures out what people make from the ad revenue. I can't remember the name of it, but you have to have a lot of subscribers and
oh yeah, and it's all about
content to make.
It's all about view hours. But like Sean said, I'm not here for the money or the numbers, or it's just to hang out with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, you have a certain niche, Moggs.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Yeah, so far.
It's been copied. It's been whatever, but only one.
Isaac wants to know if I have a Bigfoot story from one of my callers. I've got a Dogman story that I was reminded of today. I forgot what her name is. Christina, maybe. But she was a teenager, and her boyfriend snuck over one night, and she lived on this farm, and they were outside sneaking around so their parents wouldn't know that her boyfriend was over. And then all of a sudden the horses got riled up. And then saw this big walking bipedal dog face something or another. They got scared to the point where they ran into the house along with her boyfriend that shouldn't have been there in the first place. He refused to go back home until his parents got there. They both got in trouble for it. But from that point forward, she always, from what I remember of the story, she just did not want to go back outside again after dark.
I wouldn't go out either.
Well, it's serious if the boyfriend's willing to catch shit from the father for being there, rather than
both sets of parents are after their butts. Yeah.
Daniel Lundy, how's it going? Good to see you. I don't think I ever got chased by any fathers. No.
I've had a few stares out the window. What the hell are you doing up there?
Dave Stewart, how's it going?
I never did have that go into a parent's house where the dad's cleaning the gun,
No.
first meeting him or anything. I never did do that. I've heard stories of that.
I've heard songs about it.
Crazy.
I'd be one of those dads, like given the opportunity, I'd be like, we're going to mess with this kid, clean the gun. Crow Creek, what's up? Tony, how's it going? Barry Browning, I believe it's your birthday today. Is that what I saw somebody say?
Yeah, you should get the birthday boy on.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the birthday?
right.
It's Barry? Oh,
Happy birthday to you. You belong in a zoo thing.
Oh, geez.
Well, I put the link in chat, Barry, if you want to come on. It's up to you. I know you've
Yeah,
been doing
come on, Barry.
he's been on a lot of different shows lately.
Yeah, he and the Vault Nightmares are going to team up for a little bit to investigate some stuff down in Mississippi.
Oh.
Yeah, he was telling me that. Barry was telling me that. Who else is in here?
Come on, Lee, get on here. I want to hear a ghost story from London.
A ghost story.
You'll talk till you're blue in the face, dude.
Yeah.
How did I put it? If he had to choose between coming on YouTube in order to save the world or not, we're screwed.
Come on. Oh, well. Might be a frosty Friday in July before he gets on here.
Canada, Cryptid Canada. Leslie asks, Sean, what does it mean that you are part of the Dark Waters group?
Dark Waters Group is a family of shows that, we're lightly friends with everybody within the show thing. That's part of the Dark Waters Group. There's my show, Dogman Cams, Dark Waters himself, Lakea show. Let's see, who else is in there? Thaddeus Cray, which is West Vic, who is the producer of my show and various other shows. Let's see, who else is in there? Impromptu Truth. And I'm missing a couple other, I think. But anyway, there's a whole family of shows. That's what it means.
And these are all just recent, right? All these new shows?
All these new shows have been out, except for a handful of them. But it's sort of just like a conglomeration of just, friendly friendships between both shows. All the shows above. We've had discussions of, hey, I'd like to take that one guest you had. And I said, I don't really care. Go ahead. I didn't raise them to, just be on my show. You go for it.
I'm amazed they asked. Like, hey, you mind if I use your guest?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Guest wants to be on the show to do whatever, or you tell their truth on my behalf. If they want to, it's up to them to ask the guest to say, hey, you want to be on my show? Go for it. I'm not going to raise my dander up over something like that.
Sure. I'm trying to catch up with chat.
I can't even get chat to work on my phone, so.
So, but Mr. Lee wants to know, Murray, how many glasses do you need?
Well, I need the glasses I'm wearing to see my phone, and the other set on my hat is my shooting glasses, sunglasses, whatever. Whatever. It's just a habit. It's like these stupid things.
Yeah.
So you need to shoot at night, huh?
No, actually, I just wear them as sunglasses, but I only wear them shooting when I'm outdoors.
What's going on, Phil? Good to see you.
Hey, Phil.
Who did I thought I saw somebody new in here, and I didn't say hi. Well, sorry if I missed you guys. Let me repost this link.
Yeah, somebody else should come on. No, I'll go.
Well, I'm not kicking you off, Murray.
No, I know.
Mm.
I just don't
Is that
have any
part of
Bigfoot
Bigfoot?
or Dogman or strange stories to tell you.
Have you heard any?
Says, I love your show, Sean. I think you have a great thing going. Indeed, he does. Somebody's there's some sort of feedback.
It's not me. I don't think. I can
It
turn down
might
my
be me.
audio.
I'm using
tell you right now,
iPhone. It happens after a while. It starts
Let me
clicking.
see. Yeah, Tim.
Oh, okay.
It's you, Murray. I just muted your mic real quick and then Sean's mic, and
Okay, well, I'll go then.
there's some weird feedback. I'm not.
Yeah, the Cryptids Canada. My show is it's an amazement to me. Just saying, hey, I would like to hear from you, call
Thank
in
you,
or
Murray.
whatever. Thanks, Mary. But it's amazing that people want to call in and tell me their stories. I'm like, oh wow. Some stories, some nights I'm like, how did that happen? You know, don't know.
And
Other than
you've
they just
had
like to talk. Other they like to talk to me, which sometimes I don't even like to talk to myself.
So tell me about One-Eyed Willie.
One-Eyed Willie on the Dogman Cams down in the Vault Nightmares in Mississippi, near Taylor, Mississippi. It's a nickname given to whatever it is in the wood line that appears to have one eye shine. You know, just one little dot about this big. And it's been on both sides of the field of view of the camera. And I've caught it a couple times, posted it a few times. I caught it on live shows about 3 times now. So whatever it is, I don't know.
Huh.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I saw it the one day. I think it was one of the first nights. You were like, "What the hell is that?" And
every time I jump on there, I think, is there something going to bust out of that tree line or whatever? And then you're like, what is that light there? At first, you know, here I'm being a skeptic. And it's like, did somebody crawl up the tree to turn on the light to, you know, put a light up there and move? But it moves. You can see it move across the field of view. And then I had one show listener send me an email saying, hey, I think it might be stars or whatnot. And then we found out it was pointing in the opposite direction of Venus. And if it was truly Venus, if that was the actually star on that about 3 nights of observing it, if it was actually the Venus, it was totally in a different spot where in the sunset.
yeah, normally it's in the western sky when we see it.
Yeah,
Venus.
I think
And
this is northwest or whatever.
And the way it moved, I mean, you know, it moved. Didn't it go from like one side of a tree to another side of a tree within minutes?
A few minutes. Yeah, it went from fork of a tree, then went in between the trees, then on the other side of the other tree, and then disappeared for the rest of the night, or from, you know, the amount of time I actually viewed it. It's interesting, but they're about ready to pop up about 2 more cameras, then a salvo of another 3 on top of that, I think.
Where is that camera located?
The one we're talking about, or the other 2? The one we're talking about is near Taylor, Mississippi, in the back of Bald Nightmare's yard. He's got a whole lot of strange back there, as I can tell you.
I know there's something with the name Taylor. Places
there
called
was Bigfoot and Dogman stories coming out of Taylor, Mississippi, Tennessee. Jeez, probably is a Taylor, Tennessee, but yeah, I'm not going to go down there and visit him.
I'm just looking in chat. Barry says, Mogs, let me feed the dog and get my mind right, and I'll pop on. Right on.
Grab a cup of coffee.
Barry's good to I like talking to Barry.
Oh yeah, he called in my show at least once, and I love talking to the fella. He's just one of those good guys you can talk to.
Yeah, we had an amazing time hanging out together. back in March. Funny guy. Like quick-witted, like, just gut, makes, gut, what is it called? Gut busting.
Mm-hmm.
When you laugh so hard. That's what it was like hanging out with him.
Yep, Casey, you're right. After that Halloween special, I think what we've come to figure out that's associated with it, we don't know if it causes it or not, is about dinner time in the vault house. Whenever he starts cooking around 6:30 his time, then you start seeing these weird eye shines and stuff. So I don't know. Is it associated with it? Yeah. Is that the cause of it? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it's consistent with the time, then
True enough.
Well, I don't know how often it happens though.
Let's see. It's been I think we got one listener who watches it. Well, there's a lot of people watches it every night, but one listener's really been keeping track of it, and I think it's missed 2 nights out of 5 during the same time period. So,
oh wow.
But I don't know what it is. I welcome any kind of speculation of what it might be, theories or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys can if you go over there and check out those videos and those cameras, you can put your speculations in his comment section.
Oh yeah.
Mogs, is there anything we can do to help Stevie B get settled into her own place? I'm we got to find a place first. That's the problem. Affording it, I don't know what where it stands. I know her price range and everything, but I'll ask her, and while she's watching, I'm sure, so maybe she can fill me in when she rolls back in the door. If she wants, I'll put the PayPal link up if that's what she needs, or but thanks for asking, Leslie. Leslie said her family name is Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Murray's
got a nephew named Taylor. Yeah, there were other places named Taylor that supposedly had some weird stuff going on. Yeah. Cryptis Cannon says rent have doubled up by her. They skyrocketed. And I noticed that down here or around the country. I mean, where I moved from in Arizona, I saw it on the news and I don't watch the news. It was a feed from wherever, showed up on YouTube, that in the town I was living in, people are having trouble finding places to live because everything's, rented,
mm-hmm.
which is kind of crazy to me. I mean,
I think they're getting over to the point where they're wanting you to rent or, do whatever instead of actually own your home now.
Well, yeah, somebody said that a lot of, I don't know if they're realty companies or there's a lot of shit going on with real estate out there now, and people are buying up, like in Sedona, people are buying up the houses just so they can rent them out.
Oh, did you see that UFO thing I had from Sedona?
I saw. Yeah, I did. That was cool. That it was a night vision.
Yeah.
It was neat.
It kind of looked like that Starlink thing to me, but the dude, Reverend John Polk, he said it was too late in the evening for it to be illuminated like that from the sun. So I'm like, okay, well, that throws my idea out the window. But there was another sighting in LA that I found on YouTube from Mavi777 the following day that looked exactly like, what he showed. So I'm like,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, that was an interesting video. At first, I was like, "What am I looking at?" And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And it was moving, obviously. And my dad had his UFO experience in Sedona.
Something about that place is mystical for sure.
If you've never been there, it's definitely a bucket list place to go.
I've never been out that far west. I've been a few miles outside of Memphis, and that's about as far west as I've been.
Oh wow, yeah. There's a lot more past Memphis.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. A lot of Bigfoot
Yeah.
areas out through the western states.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the West myself, like Wyoming and the Dakotas and Montana. I haven't seen any of that yet. Oh, this sucks. I can feel this congestion coming back.
I've been going around with a stuffy nose for the last 3 days, but it is clearing up now.
Miss Dill, how are you? Great to
Bigfoot
see you.
45K on the Willie thing on TikTok. I posted one of the Willie like 30-second things, and 45,000 people looked at it like just for one little dot in the tree line, and they're all over. Like, okay,
I have never done a TikTok. I know nothing about it.
it is a total waste of time. It's more a waste of time than Twitter, and I
Never did that
rarely
either.
go. Yeah,
Stacy Perez, how are you? Hey, Joe. Yeah, I've never done any of that stuff.
the majority of what I do online is just show promotion. That's about it. The Facebook, I've got a lot of family on Facebook, but I rarely see anything on there that I want to look at, even from family. So, just post my own stuff about the show, and maybe answer a couple of questions if it pops up in a whatever avenue or venue it pops up in, and be done with it.
What's up?
I used to waste my time I used to waste almost my entire day on stuff like that, and it was just thank God I got rid of that habit. Now I just watch YouTube.
And that's addicting in itself.
You won't believe what I've been watching lately. Old stories about old computer sets from the 80s and 90s. I don't know why it's got me interested in it.
Were you into computers?
Oh yeah, I was into a lot of computers, but I was like, well, I fall asleep to it now. It's like, the babysitter for me. Turn on the talking about Windows 95 and the old chipsets and stuff from way back when, and next thing I know, I'm snoozing. So,
well, I'd fall asleep too. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Connor, how's it going, buddy?
Hey Connor, what's going on? Now that boy can talk. That actually, I was talking to somebody earlier today about him. So that kid just keeps on going and going and going like everybody. And I said, well, every once in a while I have to say, hey, bud, take a breath.
Yeah,
but he is one of the most enthusiastic people about this genre of investigations. Yeah, you can't top him. He's in the top 2 that I'm aware of that is so enthusiastic about the Dogman, Bigfoot, supernatural,
and just all different cryptids.
Mm-hmm.
Can Squatch, how are you, Kent? Mike, Long Island Bigfoot, great to see you. Yeah, he's I it's funny. I've got this before. When people meet me, it's different. Like they say the same thing. You're different in person than you are on YouTube. And I'm like, well, how so? You're Joe Pass said, he goes, Squatch and Cowboy said, I was cooler in person. And then Richie said it yesterday. He's like, yeah, you're different, in person more than on the show. because I'm just this, when I first saw him, when he showed up, we had truck issues, but didn't cost us anything.
Mhm.
So he shows up where we broke down, but we weren't broke down. It's just the truck had to cool off. And, I what's up, bud? And big hug. And, I treat people like we've known each other forever,
Oh yeah, well you can't hug anybody on camera
No.
or on YouTube. So yeah, that's the one drawback is you just can't. You can connect with them, sort of, kind of with a personality, but meeting face to face. Well, hell, you could looking at me, you wouldn't think that I had one leg and in a wheelchair. So
Sure. Huh.
I'm pretty quiet when people meet me. I may talk to them a little bit or whatever, but I'm pretty laid back, more or less.
No, I talk, and I make people feel comfortable because I immediately, I feel comfortable around them. They should feel comfortable around me. So it's just like we start talking, and it's like, dude, we just met, but it's like we've known each other forever. And that happened with a lot of people like Barry Browning and a lot of like Mark Newble from Sawdust Beast and that crew, Brad Hatcher.
Mhm.
It was just instant bonding. Shell, how are you? Who else? I know I just saw somebody else sneak in here. Barry, I'll put that link up again. Should turn the light on because I'm having trouble seeing the keyboard.
Those old eyes.
Well, you know what? I don't wear glasses. I never did. When I was 21, I got contacts, and I got bored with them real quick. So I never wore corrective lenses after that. My left eye is a little worse than my right, but I can see. I can see.
Oh wow.
Got news that I'll be speaking at the roundtable discussion of the Great Florida Conference today. Hope you're there, Mogs.
Today.
Well, we got the news today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
When? No, I will probably not be there.
When is it?
I don't know. When is it, Connor?
Look what Joe wrote.
Huh? Joe says, I didn't know who the hell he was when I first saw him. He didn't have a bandana on, and I said, who the hell is that old fart?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but I made it up the hill, Joe. Sorry. We went, I'm not even explaining it.
Jeez.
January 22nd in Lakeland. Okay. No, I won't be there. I will be back in Arizona. God willing.
So what are you planning on doing out there in Arizona once you get there?
I'm not sure yet. I might start doing stuff for myself as far as like handyman stuff. That's what I'm good at. Like painting, contracting stuff. Not building houses, but I can repair them. Plumbing, electrical, all that sort of stuff. I want to work for myself.
Prepper's here.
Be your own boss.
Bell Prepper. Wow. Great to see you. It's been so long. Yeah, be my own boss. It was difficult before when I didn't have a driver's license, but since I've gotten it back, now I can pursue that easier.
That's cool.
Yeah. And there's always a house needing painting or something.
Mm-hmm. That's true. True. Have you heard any lately? Everybody that not everybody, but the majority of the callers that stick out have been talking about these cryptid owls, like 5 and 6 feet long body length. Have you been hearing anything like that?
I haven't. We haven't been hearing much cryptid stuff on this show much lately. But I know I've heard stories from like Mexico. I forget what it's called.
Oh, Robert Bitto. I had him on my show 2 weeks ago, something like that. I finally got his books in last weekend or this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. 2 books and a coloring book. Interesting stuff.
And who's that by?
Robert Bitto, Bitto. He's import-export mainly, but he has, collected a bunch of legends and stories from south of the border.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I forget what it's like a witch that comes in the form of an owl, or an old lady that comes in the form of an owl.
Oh, he talked about that. And I can't remember the name.
Somebody will bring it up, but it's Lachuza or
Lacuza?
Something similar
like
to that. Yeah.
I had a Shawnee on my show talked about shaman that would change into an owl. And, during his youth, his dad would shoot owls out of the tree. And he saw one that his dad shot, and it fell to the ground and flew away. And a couple of days later, one of the shaman in the nearby tribe was in a hospital with a gunshot wound in his belly.
Yeah. Now that's those are shapeshifters. And
he had some strange tales for sure. That talisman that they found of the dead witch's belongings was what he explained to me was this talisman of meat that was wrapped up in some sort of satchel or towel or whatever, and they threw it on the bed and things started moving again. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, what? Apparently, it's from a monster that their tribe killed a long time ago, and it was passed on down from shaman to shaman.
Oh wow! No, but they don't. Kind of monster. Or,
He didn't say. He just that was the summation of what he said about it. It was a monster that his tribe killed, and I think 7 or 8 of the shaman from the area tribal leaders came in, grabbed it, and used it in their magic or whatever they were using it for.
You ready for some excitement?
Sure. Oh my God!
What's up, guys?
What's up, Connor?
Just hanging out. I'm just inspecting my favorite haunted trailer of the Panhandle. I've been checking this place out ever since Hurricane Michael happened, and then it's been laid abandoned. No, it's not my trailer, but it's my former landlord's trailer, and now it's kind of just a bunch of question marks. So a bunch of people come here and they dump their crap, all their tires, old seats. But people have been saying that there have been squatters inside here, and there's a broken window on the other side. And sometimes I yell in here at night, try to spook them and videotape them. But mostly I've just gotten strange dogs in this area just running around here, and also a bunch of cats in the building. But I was on Vault of Nightmares a couple nights ago, and he saw some black mass around here as well. But I love sticking my hand in here and praying that my hand doesn't fall off or get taken by any gremlins. But there's Playboy blankets in the back over there. And then there's some footprints right there, as you guys can see. But yeah,
The
it's mostly
Josie
just
magazine.
Whew. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit thorned.
Well, be careful out there.
Yeah, it's still kind of early, so if any of the police come, I'm just going to tell them I'm looking for my cats, which there are a bunch of feral cats back here that I feed, so, I'm really just telling the truth. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and give you guys a little quick tour, and I also just wanted to say what's up to you, and Mogs, I really wish you good luck on your trip west, and good things are coming in 2022. I'm
Thank
excited to see what happens with the show and what you can do out there, desert wise, exploration, and plus setting up things, because you have a great community here. And I feel like even if 10% were interested, that would still be a full camp out. So it's a special thing we got going on.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for the well wishes, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the show started in Arizona, so it's going back home.
Definitely. Yeah, I of course mentioned a little earlier that I got picked to be a roundtable speaker at the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference. I got the message today. I actually missed 2 calls. I thought it was, realtors or something. And then he messaged me and he said, "Hey, Connor, would you like to be with Dave Sidoti, Robert Robinson, RPG, and Stacy Brown at the roundtable?" And it was a no-brainer, of course, because that gets me a free dinner. Plus, maybe I can sell the ticket I already bought now. So I'll sell it to Tristan for $22 instead of $25.
Always a hustle with you.
Oh, 100%. No, I'll give it to him, of course. I got him a free ticket to Stacy Brown's thing as well. But it's the more the merrier when we're out there in the forest, in the camp out. But this definitely is a rundown spot. There's a bunch of cool debris. It's a shame no one's really picked it up, but it's my peaceful spot and my getaway.
Well, enjoy it, man. Just watch out for those squatters.
Yes, I will. Well, guys, have a good night, and I definitely appreciate it. I'm holding my phone backwards right now, so I can't see the chat. I can't see really anything. But of course, guys, have a good night. Sean G, keep killing it on TikTok. Mogs, maybe 2022. I swear, man, people see your face with the bandana, your cool vibe, dude. They're gonna magnetize towards you in the hundreds of thousands. You and Paulie, man, I see big things in the future for you guys. So let's just keep up the momentum, and I love all you guys. I'll see you guys all soon.
All right, Connor. Thank you very much, dude. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Peace, guys. Peace.
I was talking to Vol Nightmares earlier today, and he said that Connor had the energy of nobody he's met.
Yeah, it's I like to say it's infectious, but it's more amusing because I couldn't get that much energy.
Oh no. I think I'm more worn out after I've talked to him, trying to raise my own energy level up to sort of in the same neighborhood. Yeah. After that, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go to bed now. But I love the guy. He's got some interesting tales to tell.
Yeah, yeah, he does. I just think it's funny. He'll talk about these random cryptids, and the way he presents it, he'll say, "Well, you guys know of this one." I'm like, "No, we don't." Some frogman from It's like, nope, never heard of it.
Oh gee. Well, Mogs, I'm gonna hop off here. I appreciate you letting me on for a few minutes.
Oh, Sean, my pleasure, man. Thanks for coming on. It was good to actually see you.
All right. Well, it was good to see you too.
Right on.
All right, folks. I'll see you later. I'll be on my show live tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Yeah. Awesome.
Right. See you guys.
Thank you. Have a great
God
night.
bless.
See you guys. Check out Sean G, Chasing the Truth tomorrow night on here on YouTube. What was that? Yeah, he does a great show. Hoosier, what's up, man? You know, guys, I don't know if you can hear this change in my voice. It's because I'm really getting congested now. I might cut this short tonight, unless anybody else wants to hop on, Mr. Lee. Because I could really, I so just want to climb into that bed right now. Belle, it's so good to see you out, in chat. It's been so long. Don't be such a stranger. I hope everything's going good for you. What else we got in here? So yeah, guys, again, I posted the link in chat. We've been doing this an hour, 10 minutes. So Papa says, I hope that stuff is not too bad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, dude. It started in my chest with a cough. And just before the show, a couple hours earlier, my sinuses started to act up. And random sneezes. But I don't know what it is. Dragon ZW, what's up? Is Miss T leaving? Is that what I'm seeing? Richie says, where is my Miss Dill? Let's see. What's the question? Who was the dude who had all the DNA evidence of Bigfoot? I tried to find him. Don't know. I know someone who's collecting DNA evidence, and you actually talked to him the last time you were on. Jeff Harding. But you might be referring to somebody else. I'm not sure. Yeah. I could use some rest. So maybe we'll go another 15, 20 minutes. And if you guys don't mind, I hate to do that to you. Cut this short. What are we at? 54 watching? Watching. Not that it matters. It's rude to do it to two people. No. Yeah, Jeff Harding, Niall. Pyromedic, what's up? It could be Doug Hychek, because he's doing that project with Jeff Harding. So, or Jeff's doing it with him, or vice versa. Whatever. Ruger, take care. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Gotta go take care of the animals. So LIB, what's up, man? How you been doing? You been getting out? I know it's been cold and wintry up there. Curious if you find any, do you like getting out there in the snow? Does it make a difference? Because God knows you're always seeing shit out there. Harold Denton, how are you? I'm just, there he is. Mr. Browning.
What are you doing, Bo?
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm just getting back on punishing the dog for eating my little stand that I used to prop my phone up on whenever I used to come on live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The other day I came home and I mean I opened the front door. He's just sitting there staring at me. He's got it in his mouth. You know, it's just hanging down. He didn't just see the cogs turning. He's like, oh shit, he caught me. Yeah, I caught him, and so we had to have another. Oh,
There he is.
you're now famous there, old boy.
Can't
What
hear
are you
you.
eating? What are you eating? Say what?
He's like, I can't hear you.
Yeah, man. You know, hey, that's the. People ask me like, "Well, do you not talk?" I was like, "Man, I talk to that dog just like he can hear." So
The dog reads lips.
yeah, that's it. He's talented. But yeah, I mean, you can't help it. It's hard to, it's hard not to talk to him. You know,
Sure. No, I'm
you think about
constantly
it.
talking to
You
the
think
dog.
about it after the fact. Hey, you don't know how many times I've been out and asked him, "Did you hear that?" And of course you didn't. Damn, how stupid, you know. But
Too funny.
he's a good one.
Aw,
He's gonna be all right.
it's pretty.
He's gonna
Very.
be all right. He's gonna be all right. Trying to get daddy some sugar. Hey, that's for after the show. We don't do all that on the show.
Dogs are around here somewhere.
People gonna think I'm a softy. Hey, I hate Connor popped off and Sean. I kind of want to say hey to both of them, but I'm doing a couple things with Jay Tucker from Vault of Nightmares. If anybody hasn't checked him out, please do so. But I don't know if Connor is aware of the fact that I know that Jay asked me to be on a research team for some things here around Mississippi. And he also asked Connor the other night. I don't think Connor's really said anything about it since, but I couldn't sleep last night, and I just happened to turn on one show of Jay that I hadn't listened to, and he asked Connor to be on there, which I was excited about because I wanted to do some things with Connor. Well, you know me. I mean, Sean was saying, it's hard to bring yourself up to Connor's level. I can get to Connor's level.
Oh, hell
I can
yeah.
get there quick. So me and Connor gonna have a blast. And I've been trying to go with Connor ever since he was on probably Sawdust, I guess, way back when hardly anybody really knew who he was. That in our kind of a group, or
Yeah.
clique, however you want to call it, that we end up in. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And that's another thing. Like I said earlier, people say I'm different in person than on the show. It's the same thing with Connor.
They say he's different in person. Yeah.
Yeah, he's more mellow.
Right.
When you're face to face and just chilling. I mean, he can talk, but it's it's not as extreme.
Right. I
Give him
didn't think
like
you
one
acted.
beer and he
Remember,
calms down.
Do what?
So give him like one beer and he calms down.
I remember Cowboy.
Carol and Bill King, good night. Thank you.
Cowboy was telling he was going to do some. What was it? Connor was talking about eating, mayonnaise sandwiches or something for the camp out in, they're out in Tennessee, and Cowboy was like, "Man, you're not going to come up here and eat sandwich."
No,
we're going to feed you, boy. So, but I'm glad he did.
I've fed him to one day.
I don't know if Cowboy's out there either, but I hope he's feeling better. He has some gout issues. And hello to Belle Prepper. I messaged her on Facebook Messenger about an hour and a half or 2 hours ago, and then I heard you say her name when I was walking through the house doing a couple of things, and I heard you say her name, and I was like, I'm so glad she popped on there, because I told her today, I don't know what made me think about her, but I was like, I miss her. She's always
I mentioned her to somebody the other day.
When Belle is around, Belle will win most popular. Belle is
absolutely.
She is the sweetest, nicest person, one of the sweetest, nicest people you will ever meet. So I was happy to see her pop on. That made me happy.
Yeah, she is very cool.
Yeah.
I'm just looking to see who else is.
Casey
wants to know, is Vault going live tonight, Barry?
I'm not aware if he is or not, to be honest. I hadn't talked to Vault in probably a couple of days.
I've never watched the channel.
He yeah, if anybody gets to looking for it, there's two of them out there. He had one channel that actually will show more subs, but it froze up. YouTube can't get in it. He can't get in it. I think he's recorded some of the stuff off of it. Put it on his new channel. But it's just it's a lot like it's a lot like this, but yet different. He's one of the when I really got to talking with Jay, he's really when I started realizing, we've got some. I'm going to use the word. I'm going to use the word click because I don't have another word really to use. I don't think that really describes it because the click to me is more of people that want to be in that click. But I think they want to be in this click and not in that click. And I don't. This really doesn't pertain to who I'm talking about. But I think in this on these subjects and in this world that we're in the Bigfoot world, so to speak, for lack of a better phrase, there's been some some cliques that have I'm sorry, I'm letting the dog. Some cliques that have kind of been established, but it's not because they don't want to be in other groups. They've just fallen into different categories, And I told somebody a while back, I said, that's one thing I said in 2022 that I would love to work on is getting some of these cliques that, that they're not working with each other because they don't like each other. They just, a lot of the folks don't know each other. And I just happened to, kind of have landed in a couple of them that maybe on, like the Vault of Nightmares, I get on Vault of Nightmares, say hello, and I get one response forever because nobody knew me.
Sure.
And I knew none of them, but I liked, what he was doing. So, I just kept watching, and I'm hoping that's what we can do in 2022. And I'll tell you another guy whose channel just came out. Jeff said, what is it, Pine Island Research?
Oh, Jeff Harding, yeah.
Yeah. Jeff's going to be a big, I mentioned it about a week before Jeff's channel came out, but I think Jeff's going to have a big part in maybe combining some of those groups that haven't, really done a lot with each other. And like I said, not because anybody doesn't like anybody or anything such as that. It's just more like it's grown big enough to where you just got different groups that these people know these people and these people know, for whatever reason. But Jeff seems to be a personality that's really kind of bringing those groups together. I've noticed that last night on his show.
Yeah,
he's
he
smart.
does have that.
Smart guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Smart. Jeff's just. I'll admit the first few times Jeff was ever on, I would be in the chat and I really wouldn't be listening, and I'd kind of go, yeah, he thinks kind of boring. And then one night I actually sat there and listened, and I went, he's anything but boring. His voice is just kind of monotone every now and then,
Yeah, but
just some great information, man, and just doing some great things, which is what we need. We do. And I think we need the marrying up of different groups more than we need anything, because I'm gonna fall on the, they're gonna let it be proven when they want it to be proven. To me, it's been proven. A lot of this stuff, they just don't acknowledge it. If you don't have that one paper from that one part of the scientific community that says that you're legit, you have so many people that write you off and it's not real, and all this, and it's anything but. But I'm hoping that in 2022 we can do a lot more of just combining and getting some groups out there that haven't worked together to work together. That's my goal, at least. One of the goals in 2022.
We should definitely be a little more united, because with all those different groups, there's different. Well, you say cliques, but there's also different niches that maybe they're concentrating on this and they're concentrating on this, and to bring them together as bring all those different ideas together.
Yeah.
Mr. DeVere, how are you? Good to see you.
To me, like I said, it's been proven. people say, "Why do you do it?" And I swear I don't do it just to prove it. I do it because I like it. I love the people that I meet, and I actually love doing it. But so many people just they want it to be proven, and I hope I'm wrong but I just don't. I don't until when they're ready to admit it and they can get benefit out of it. They'll admit
That's
it.
when they'll admit it.
That's They're not going to admit anything until they get some kind of benefit or some kind of value from it. And just coming out right now and saying it, they get nothing. But problems, So hopefully, but hopefully we can, just keep putting. Like I said, I don't care about proving it, but I love, trying to gather evidence and helping other, groups and everything else, doing research. This is something I fell in love with, from the first time I did it. But I hope we can do a better job of that in the upcoming year.
Joe says maybe we can get some good evidence at Flat Rock's place, Barry.
Yeah. I mean, see, he's got evidence. That's just it. And not against what the person said. I think we could get even better evidence, but he's got such great evidence, But nowadays, everybody's like, well, if it's not as good as there's some channels out there that are, if it's not basically video and it's not, they're and I'm pardon my language, y'all, but they're shitting on audio, they're shitting on footprints, they're shitting on everything but freaking video. The hardest thing to get. Look, if Patterson-Gimlin hadn't proven it in the years since it's been taken, I don't care what kind of video you get this year, it's not going to prove it either.
Yeah, they're just going to shit on that too.
I promise you it won't. Because number one, if the video is that good, once they figure out it's that good, they're going to get to you, they're going to get to it. I know a guy out of Florida that did a lot of stuff on Antarctica. He had actually gone around and found where around the world, these different Pentagon-shaped areas that lined up from the North Pole to the South Pole and everywhere in between. And it was just, it's something ancient that was going on. He didn't know, what, but he woke up one day, turned on his computer. They had come in and every bit of work he had done on it was just gone. Gone. So trust me, if they don't want it out, it's not going to get out. He still has a channel today. He really got into another, into doing some different things. Other than that, I think they made, and it probably would have scared me too. You wake up one day and you realize that, they can come right in there and just erase. And I think they erased every bit of info that he had on, and he had been doing work on it for months. Detailing going on, Google Maps or wherever he was using, and and having to look for these different, and they're Pentagon-shaped structures. I will say this: he figured it out when our own Pentagon in Washington lined up with one that was found in South America, and then it just it steamrolled from there. But there were these Pentagon-shaped. Same size as the Pentagon in Washington too. These aren't different, and that's another thing that was wild about this. These aren't different shaped Pentagons. They actually pretty much ran on the same shape. They were all around the country. The world that you could find. The vegetation might not grow there. The vegetation might look a little different, but however, but he was finding them, and when I say numerous, there were a lot of them, and they all matched up to basically a worldwide grid. And the right, I guess he pushed the right button, or he, got the right amount of subscribers or whatnot. But when they wanted it gone, it was gone. The only thing, I heard him say the only thing he could really, he really kept from any of it was stuff that he had sent to people, and they actually sent it back to him.
So
same information he had sent, but I think by then he was. He's like, if they're going to come in and do that, what would they do if you just kept going with it?
Yeah. I think they'd.
Don't get me wrong. I love our country. Don't ever want to sound like I don't, but they'll get. we're known for getting pretty. Can't even think of the right word for it. Pretty cutthroat when if there's information that they don't want out or they do want out. Especially seems like ever since World War II, it's just been a lot of junk going on. That's getting down. I still going down some whole new rabbit holes and so forth. We don't need to go down. We don't even have time to explain it all. But But I will say one thing. That Bigfoot did lead me to every bit of looking into all those subjects. Because I quit watching shortly after getting into Bigfoot. I quit watching TV. Like you said earlier, you don't watch the news. Man, always didn't mess up. But anyway, that's another thing about a death dog too. It does no good to call them unless they're looking at you.
True. When you throw shit at him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's trained, he actually went through a process of training to look at me, but it's so funny when he knows that I know that he's doing something wrong. That's all
He
sudden.
won't look at you.
He's got blinders on. He's like, I didn't know you're over there, dude. But I thought he fixed a double bookcase, a little short bookcase out over here, but he didn't. Thank goodness. So I didn't feel like picking it up, but he's still got a little puppy in him. Although, man, that's the biggest daggone puppy. He's not even 6 months old yet.
Damn.
He's huge. Yeah, he was picking the litter, but like I said, he was deaf. Somebody that bred Catahoula's bought him, and then figured out after the fact that he was deaf. So, and I tried. I'll be honest with you. It's like I knew he was going to end up coming with me sooner or later. But I tried. I fought it. I kept thinking somebody else. I went a month, not a single other person ever called about him. So, the way my mind works, and just knowing and what I've seen up here. Oh, what's that? Sorry about that. From what I've seen, dogs like that, especially picking the litters like that, they'll end up being a bait dog quick, because that's a bait dog that will do some fighting back. They're going to have some size to them and some fight in them. But I just, no, there's nothing in me that agrees with dog fighting. So that was just, I guess, the icing on the cake. I just went in and called her and said, I'll be up here such and such to get him. So.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm at a hotel right now, and this is like the best hotel experience I've had yet. One, it's clean, it's roomy, and they like dogs. They don't charge dog fees. They don't, there's no breed limits. Like a lot of places don't want certain breeds, most working dogs.
Right.
So to be here tonight, we were here last week. It's comfortable. I feel better. Like I was in a place last night where they didn't like my German Shepherd. It's like, well, it's a good dog, but they don't know that.
Right. Some folks just aren't dog people. And when they're not, they have a couple bad experiences, and unfortunately,
all dogs.
or unfortunately, just a couple bad people that just don't keep up with their dog or care what their dog does. They have a few of those, and it just kind of ruins it for everybody. But I'm glad. I'm glad it's hard to find some of them these days that do like and will tolerate without charging. Y'all don't mind. Come in here and look in my room before I leave. I'll pay you anything if he's damaged anything. But it's like y'all want to charge me for something he's not even done. So yeah, I hate those charges on hotels and stuff.
They like hit you for $25 a dog a night.
Right.
That's crazy.
It is.
This place doesn't charge pet fees, and I mean, you walk down the hall, one dog barks, you hear them all.
Yeah. It's just another way. It's just another way to make money. They're in the business to make it. So, we have the right to stay there and not stay there. But when it gets to dogs like that, a lot of times you don't. You're going to end up, you're not going to be able to find a hotel that just takes them without any charges. So, you're just going to have to, take what you get. I don't know why I'm thinking about this all of a sudden, but Michael Haywood. Michael has been dogging me out for the last 36 hours. I say dogging me out, he really hadn't. He's been picking at me about my birthday. So Michael, I'm sitting there waiting on you to pop on here live so you can sing me happy birthday. since you felt the need to tell everybody in America and in other countries too, that it was my birthday. Mike, I'm not looking for any kind of Marilyn Monroe type. Just sit back and I don't want your skirt to blow up. I don't, you didn't even got to turn the camera on. I mean, just call on in and sing it. That's all I want. First couple lines. That's all I want. Come on, Michael.
All right. Well, Michael, the link is in chat.
I kind of acted like yesterday it was bothering me that he was saying that, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael bit it. He ran with it, and he just kept doing it. Michael, I'm not easily embarrassed, but I'll act like I am for a second.
Well, happy birthday again, dude.
Yeah, and it's tomorrow, man. I don't celebrate birthday.
I won't see you tomorrow.
You might not, but I appreciate it. This is another day, man.
Yeah.
Just another, once you get past 21, you celebrate them, but you're happy that it's your birthday and all that good stuff. But,
well, you just celebrate the big ones, the 40, the 50,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just happy you made it that far.
That is true. Shoot, I don't know if I should have saw 20, to be honest with you. I know I shouldn't have saw 30. So, now that I've quit messing up like I used to when I was younger, I feel like I deserve to get to the next one. But back, looking back on it, I'm surprised I made a couple of them. So,
yeah, I always said I wouldn't make 40. And here we are.
Yep.
Just turned 54. Damn.
Who did?
Me.
Did you?
Yeah, 27.
You old bastard.
I know. Yeah, that trips me out. Oh.
Sorry.
My phone.
That was puppies. Come here, dude. Man, you did exactly what I did not want you to do. Come here. Come here, homie. Come here.
You can say, come here until you blow in the face. They ain't going to hear you.
There's one particular little spot in the backyard that puddles up with mud. And he's been staying out of it. He's right back in it. So as soon as I get over here, I'll be watching the dog. Happy birthday to me. But it's all right. It's part of it. It's just part of it. It's part of it. You just going to bark because you're not coming in for a second.
Yeah, it was cool that when I was down with Richie Evans this weekend, he's got 2 dogs himself. They're both female. I think they're both female. And luckily they got along with my dogs. So
right.
it made the stay a little easier.
Yeah. So I was trying to get away from his barking a little bit, hoping that I wouldn't be able to hear it. I didn't expect him to bark when I got him, or didn't know if he would. And he doesn't. He can go out in the backyard. We can go out there for an hour and a half, throwing frisbee, tennis ball, everything else. Doesn't make a sound. But man, he don't get his way on something, he'll let you know he knows how to bark. But it's funny. Other dogs will bark at him, and he don't hear it. So he just goes on about his business. But it looks like he's just ignoring them. If you don't know that he can't hear, but. Life in the big city, I guess. But Michael, I'll hold that dog washing off as long as I can if you show up over here and sing me happy birthday. Because I know you didn't send me a present, Michael.
Once again, I'll put the link in chat. It's not going to have any excuses.
I don't know Michael. Michael walked up to me on the street and slapped me. I wouldn't even know who he was. But knowing him from chat, all the chats that we're in and so forth, he seems like a real good dude. I enjoy his sense of humor. He's got a great sense of humor.
Hey, Taro, what's up? Wow, he likes to bark.
Do it, yeah. He's not used to just being shut out like that. But when I let him out the back, I was like, man. Right when I did that, I was like, I'm mad. I was thinking to myself, I'm mad. This made a mistake, and he gave me all of about 3 minutes and proved me right. But no, it's part of it.
Well, that's it's noisy.
Yeah. We'll get further away from your mic. Anything for Mike.
Mark
neighbor
Dobbs
probably ain't gonna be
says,
too happy.
I've been
My neighbor
21
ain't
3 times and 3 years into the next 21.
My neighbors aren't gonna be too happy. We're at the garage.
If you do the math,
I can smoke a cigarette out here, but I was going to talk about your buddy Richie from earlier. 20,000 acres. That sounds like fun.
yeah, dude, it's a wildlife preserve. It's like 28,000 acres behind him, and I was reading up on it and it's mostly untouched.
Gotta love that. That's why I like places like just right over here east of Jackson's Bienville National Forest. Just to show you some of the places in Mississippi why I think we have as much stuff going on as we do. It's 180,000 acres. Just and there's countless, places. I mean, from experimental forests to your national wildlife refuges, wildlife management areas. There's just so many of them around. And the population, like I try to, I say from time to time, Mississippi has the population of Atlanta. It's great all over the whole state. So, there's a lot of places that just don't, a lot of people don't see, and very hard to know what's out there. But it does make for some interesting camping and hiking and different stuff such as that. Earlier, hold on. One thing. I just reminded myself something. Earlier, you said something about Taylor, the word Taylor. And I was going to just expand on that because I've noticed that too. Taylor, or any place that dogman seems to be sighted, or around, you'll have it. It may not be the town in Taylor. They'll have a Taylorsville Lake, or it'll be Taylorsville, or Taylor. Yeah, but the word freaking Taylor is associated to me with in a lot of areas where dogman is sighted. I first caught hold of that on Brenton Solon's old channel. And it just kept, over the, dogman's not something that I immediately go to, although, I am interested. I think if you're out there doing anything with Bigfoot, you need to be interested in it because, you're right there where it could be anyway. So I would at least know a little bit about it, but I have this Taylorsville Lake. Just all kinds. From Texas to Kentucky to Mississippi, Tennessee. There's just, something having to do with the word Taylor, and it was just weird. It was just odd, and I still don't know why. And I've asked a couple people that, such as Jay Balt. He's never really picked up on it. Although they're the ones that have the land, or the camera up there in Taylor, Mississippi. But it's gonna be fun getting up there with him. I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, that'd be a good trip.
Yeah. Jay goes to the wild side of all this pretty quick. So.
Excuse me for a minute.
Yeah. But he's been, he's been around. I think he was a military contractor, and he's done a lot. And I know all this stuff he's said on the air before, but I'll just kind of leave it at that. But he's done a lot of things and had a lot of experiences that a lot of us just wouldn't have that opportunity. But I'm really looking forward I haven't researched with anybody probably in 4 years. And then I only researched one person up until that point for a few months, till that fell apart. So having somebody to research with, honestly, that's why usually I would always end up with Larry and Mark is, there's just other people to research with. I don't mind going to, a lot of different places, but there's just some of them that I'm not one that's big on carrying weapons. I don't mind it, but I am one I'm not stupid enough to get out some of these places without a weapon. So, that's why I'm interested to do it with Vault. I hope Connor can hook up with us and do some things too. It was so wild. I'm just literally just sitting there trying to fall asleep listening to one of Vault's last broadcast, and Connor popped on there, and he asked Connor to be a part of it, and I was just like, wow, that would be cool. It's Connor. It is. If you're watching, I picked it out a couple weeks ago. I finally figured out what it is. If you watch people that are with Connor, and if you can get a comparison of them and Connor taking a picture together smiling, and then get a picture of that person the way they regularly smile, it just seems like Connor will light up everybody's smile around him that much more. I don't know, don't know how he does it. Don't even know if he tries to do it. It's just something that a gift maybe he's been blessed with. There's nothing the matter with that. But he took a lot of heat, or a little heat, however you want to look at it, when he first started getting kicked around, at least the groups that we hang out in. I was impressed the way he stayed with it, didn't get discouraged, and just kept on keeping on. You gotta have respect for that. So,
Oh yeah.
And then one day we're gonna look up. We are gonna. I hope not. I hope it don't come for another 40 years. But we're all gonna be too old to do a lot of the stuff. He's gonna be the one passing it on to the next. Maybe possibly to the ones even younger than him. I think Connor was right around 30. I think 28, if I'm not mistaken. But,
Somewhere around there.
yeah. But
He's a puppy.
he is. He doesn't think he is, but he is. I didn't think I was a puppy at 30. But that's gonna be interesting. And I don't know what Vault has in store for us, but I do know he and I wish I had it I could play. Man, he captured a scream. Sean played a pretty good bunch on his channel. He captured a scream out at some land.
The vault captured.
Yeah, on his cell phone.
Yeah,
It's wicked.
I don't know. I heard it, and I've heard it before.
It's the same scream. I'll tell you where it came from. Where you heard it before. The old John Green documentaries and the old documentaries about Bigfoot in the Northwest. That scream is on there, but it's way off in the distance.
The old films.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, I've heard it before, but knowing him like I do, I just don't, I believe it. There's nothing, you'd have to prove it to me that it's not real for me not to believe it. I'm fighting for the man. Saying that it's true, because I just don't think he would do that, nor does he have to do it. Because this day and age, and that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of folks don't realize there's some good evidence out there, but these people, a lot of the good evidence, they see other people come out with good evidence and they just get shit on, man. It's too good. I don't want to come out and say that, but the evidence will be so good that, in the back of everybody's mind, or a lot of people's minds, they think it has to be fake. What else do you want, folks?
Well, there are people out there
especially for the ones that aren't going to get out there and do it anyway. And I had no problem with that. We need people. I know I'm still. I have somebody helping me on some getting caught up on 4 years worth of audio that I had to set back like an idiot, just not done anything with. From these.
All right, you're coming in broken up, Barry. And for some reason, we're down to 38 people watching. What the hell happened tonight? Did something go wrong with the broadcast or something? Steve, are you watching? Stevie fell asleep.
Bless your heart. Well, cut it, man. If you're ready to cut it, I know you're not
Fifty
thinking
Road.
in there, Greg. Go ahead and cut it. If you want to. You ain't gonna bother me.
What's that?
I said, if you're ready to go ahead and cut it, I know you're not feeling that well. Go ahead and cut it.
No, yeah, and I feel embarrassed.
Lord knows I
I keep
got
opening my nose because my nose is starting to run. I don't have a tissue within range. But yeah, Barry, I am gonna cut it off here soon. I'm just really, my eyes are watering. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Hey. That's fine. I need to go out here and get him before I have to start explaining something to the Clinton police. Hey, it's good to talk to you, man.
Hey, you too, man, and good luck with your research with Vault.
I'll keep you informed. I will definitely keep you informed. Man. Hopefully we can come on and have some good chats about it, man. But I sure appreciate you.
Oh, appreciate you too, man.
Take care.
Talk to you soon.
You're gonna get this monster. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. And I'm sorry if I am going to cut this just a couple minutes early because I'm starting to feel like shit. Sorry. My eyes keep watering. My nose is running. I'm going to address that here in a minute. Yeah, everybody that popped on tonight, thank you so much for hanging out. And everybody in chat and those that are watching, I appreciate you very much. And Belle, it was great to see you. Eddie May, how are you? Unfortunately, I just saw you a little too late. Good night, Pammy. Thank you. Richie says, say hi to the two girl dogs. I missed them right now. Yeah, they are some good dogs. Once again, Barry, happy birthday, and we'll talk to you soon. And Richie, thank you so much again for your hospitality, and I'll be down there in a couple weeks and talk to you then. KC, mahalo. All right, guys. Well, Miss Dill, I will see you on Thursday, provided I'm healthy enough to do that. If I feel like I did tonight, I'll be all right. But anyway, all right, guys. If you enjoyed the show, please hit that thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. So we have a pretty good time here. What else? Thank you, BF. It's a good show. What else? Subscribe. Nobody ever shares, so I don't even bother asking. If you guys want to contribute to the show, the PayPal link is in the banner above in the lower right-hand corner, and I'll also put it into the description below. Yeah, that's about it. Guys, thank you very much, and I will see you in 2 days on Thursday. And you guys have a great night, okay? Sorry if I'm cutting it. It's only 6 minutes short, so it's not terrible. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace and God bless.